So this video is going to show you how to put together your flickering menorah pin. It will come with the button attached on the front, but the rest of it is pretty much up to you. So here's what it looks like in its frame. It'll come with a pin and a pin back, a battery holder, and a big pile of 9 flickering LEDs. So also, when you snap out the menorah, don't get rid of this edge here, the square, because we're going to use that part a little bit later, and we'll see why. So this should be really easy to pop out of its frame. Cool. And let's start with our first LED. We can line it up with the edge of the menorah frame that I tapped earlier, and that's going to give you the proper length to trim the legs of your LED. And remember, we're not using the big fat top edge or the little skinny bottom edge, but the side edge. Okay, and so we'll do this, 8 more times until we've got all of our LEDs cut to the right length. Now the next step is to tin the pad here for the negative connection of the battery holder. Notice that this is wobbly, so I set it on top of my pliers to make it less wobbly. It's nice and steady now. And we can go ahead and just put some solder on the pads for all of the LEDs. It goes by pretty quick even if you don't speed it up in post. Okay, so now that those are tinned up, we can add the battery strap. Same kind of deal. We'll solder it onto the pad here, and we'll do the same on this side. So we'll get our battery strap soldered on. That looks pretty nice. And now it's time to attach our first LED. Now, if you look closely, you can see that the ground pin is attached to a larger kind of flag inside of the clear case. And that's how you're going to be able to tell which is ground once you've cut them all. You look to see which one is attached to the larger component inside of the clear enclosure. Okay, we will quickly go through the rest of soldering these on. You can see that it just takes a quick touch to affix them. All right, there's a good look. They should all be lined up and going in the same direction. And now we can attach our pin. That is easy enough. Okay, and believe it or not, we're ready for testing now. So we can insert our CR2032 battery, and now we'll press the button, and we should see the shamash candle light there in the center. Now there will be a pause where you can't actually light the next candle until a few seconds goes by to remind you to say your blessings. But once that time has passed, you can light up all the rest of the menorah's candles, and pressing and holding for 3 or 4 seconds will extinguish all the lights. Now we can add some decoration on the front by putting some silver solder on here. And I'll go through this quickly too, but the purpose of attaching the solder in small bits like this is to not heat up the pin too dramatically on the backside, because we are adding a lot of solder, adding a lot of heat, and so we try to do it in small bursts. And once you've got these globs put on throughout the pin, what I like to do is go over them smoothly like this and kind of spread the solder around through the arm of the menorah. And the result is that you get a nice, clean, raised bit of solder. And we'll go through this quickly, and we'll see just kind of flowing the solder out, smoothing it all down nicely, and finishing it off like this. This is now, ooh, that's hot, be careful. And now we can enjoy our completed menorah pin. Happy Hanukkah, everyone. Here, let's look at the nice flickering lights. Okay. Thanks for watching.